Hey guys, we're going to our first dermatology conference in person in Kentucky. Let's go! So while I drive, I will go ahead and give you like a little mini life update. I believe I told you all that I am in Stafford, Texas. So I'm in like the Rosenberg location. And I just got another contract going to Corpus, and that will happen on April 1st whenever I come back from this meeting. So I come back from this conference on the 31st, and then we will be packing up our fifth wheel and everything and moving on the 1st to Corpus. We'll be a little bit outside of Corpus just because I didn't want to be close to the water. I'm kind of nervous about hurricane season and things like that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So that's what my next step is. And then I just had an interview for Hobbs, New Mexico, and that will be with another dermatology group that needs coverage for around 3 to 6 months is what they quoted me on the interview. And that will be just in one clinic, and they have a physician that kind of goes back and forth within that clinic as well. So I think they told me that I might have some weeks where I will only be working around 3 days that week, and then the other parts of the rest of the week will be the physician, or 2 days, however it may be, which is fine with me. I mean, basically, whenever you're a locums, you're just there to fill in the gap wherever they need it. And you have to be really accommodating. I mean, there are some boundaries, like, for instance, this transition to the Corpus location, they were telling me that I would basically have like a full patient load. Actually, they didn't tell me. I looked on the schedule and saw that I had like 40 plus patients on the first day I'm in the new clinic. And so I was just going to accept it and kind of go with the flow, but I ended up messaging the provider that's currently there that's going to transition out, and she said that they only have one medical assistant. So I contacted the manager and I was like, okay, I was not aware that there was only one medical assistant, 40 plus patients on the schedule. And whenever I was looking at my schedule, I have a surgery on the first day there. So I was kind of freaking out, and I told her I need it to be thinned out. So I did advocate for myself. I think it's going to be around 30 patients, maybe 35 patients. And then with that one medical assistant, who I hope I can get another medical assistant in there and then train them to chart. And then I'll kind of keep it at that level for the first week, and then they'll ramp it up, they said. So that clinic is really busy, I'm sure, because of all the people that like to be out in the water and stuff like that. So it makes sense. But so there, and then the next stop after that might be New Mexico, but I'm still not sure. I'm excited. So I haven't showed you all around the area that I'm currently living, but I will whenever I come back. I'll try to do that before we leave. But we chose a really nice RV campsite that has a pond and a gym and everything, so we could have a little bit of like work-life balance, especially because we're in an area that we're fairly new to. It's nice because I'm close to my mom, and closer than I was in Austin, but I'm close to my mom, close to my family members. My husband also is pretty close to his family members, and so we're able to attend like family gatherings and stuff like that. So that's another thing, is like being out traveling all the time. It gets, sometimes you don't get to participate in family gatherings and different birthdays and stuff like that. And for a while it's okay, but then you kind of feel like you're missing out, especially because I was pretty far from my family whenever I was going to school. And so transitioning into this travel position, it's kind of been just the same. But I still make an effort to like go and see my mom and take her out and really spend quality time. Right now I'm heading to Hobby Airport. I will be landing in Louisville, Kentucky around 4-ish, 4:30-ish. And then from there, I will be going to the hotel, getting situated, maybe going and grabbing a bite to eat. And then the next day is when the conference starts. And they have so many things planned. So I'm super excited about this video. It's going to be so much fun, like taking you all along. We have a Kentucky Derby day. So I like DIY'd my hat and I made sure to pick out the prettiest dress. And so I am super excited to kind of bring you all along and show you. And it'll be nice just to be able to share this moment also with my family and stuff. So usually I attend dermatology conferences online. This will be my first time going in person. I just always found it like a little bit tedious to have to clear your schedule, take out time, like vacation time, to go and sit at a conference and then pay for the hotels and stuff like that. But I'm finding as I spend more time in dermatology that I think the collaboration portion of it is needed. And with the diversity in dermatology conference, I feel like they have that down to a T, like down to a science almost, but with the way that they have an application for you to interact with the members before the event. Like I pretty much feel like I know all the girls already. So then whenever we do meet in person, we kind of already have planned, you know, what we're going to talk about, how the flow is. We're already like making plans about meeting for dinner and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And I think this was a pretty good first conference to choose for my in-person. Sorry, I feel like all the cars passing is super loud. But yeah, so I will catch you all once I get to the hotel. But I'll kind of show you all my journey, like I always do, on my way to the airport. Okay, let's do this.
Welcome to Houston Airports. Please, welcome. Please proceed.
need our room keys now. We have the room key.
All right, so I just got to my hotel. Right now I'm going to go downstairs to the porch, it's called. It's a little restaurant, and a few of the nurse practitioners are going to meet there. So I'm excited. I'm going to get to know all of them. And then from there, I'd probably come upstairs and just rest. But I will insert some clips. Good morning. It is day 1 of the conference, and it is 6:30 in the morning. The bed was okay. That light, I don't know if you could see that light right there. It is so bright when I sleep, but it's okay. I was expecting to have a rough night for the first night. This is my outfit. Let me turn it around. This is what my first outfit looks like. So I'm going for like a floral look, so that way I stick with the Kentucky theme. But yeah, so I'm going to head down, get some coffee, and then head to the conference because you're supposed to be there by 6:45 to check in. So I'm gonna do that. I'm thinking about interviewing some of the girls, just to have like their perspectives on what it means to be in dermatology. I have some questions lined up for those that are new, and then those that have been in it for some years. I hope that this is beneficial for you, and then I'm gonna do my best to try to make more videos. It's been really hard for me to keep up, but this is motivating me. Okay, I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, well, actually.
I'm going to this one later on tonight, so you all will join me. It's gonna be awesome. Isn't it so beautiful? Okay, those are all our swag bags in that area there. We've already received like a paper bag that had a lot of stuff. I'm definitely gonna go through that with y'all, but this team is like amazing at organizing. It's been awesome. Okay, so this is what my swag bag is. Isn't that so cute? This can definitely work as a carry-on, right?
Yeah, it's big.
I think it fits underneath this seat, maybe. I got to choose the certain things that I wanted. And so I'll go for that. It has a speaker. Sorry, me in the background. No, it's okay. It has a speaker. A battery pack, which I'm definitely gonna need. And it comes with this like little bag that can be used like for toiletries and stuff. And then let's see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, there is. Okay. So we got us like a magazine. Some papers that are going to help us during the lecture, and a notebook. So that's awesome. Also got these little bags. And in these bags you have a few things. So hypochlorous acid. Have a little bar of salicylic acid soap. Ooh, sulfur. Zinc. For many of you that don't know, you can take zinc as like a supplement, as a natural anti-inflammatory. And then benzoyl peroxide. Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go grab breakfast and then I'll show y'all what I got.
Look for medication that may be on that may exacerbate practice, right? And then talk to the practice as well. What about you? You know, I always say
I've only done for a couple.
So I learned, well, nothing but this class, and the course that next to best friend. I just turned to them like, hey, I'm Botox, very nice to meet you.
Good morning. Day 2 of the conference. This is how the dress looks. What do y'all think? So the conference ended super late last night. I didn't get back until like 9:30. I'm super exhausted, but at least I slept a little better this time. So now I'm on my way to the second portion of the conference, and today is the Kentucky Derby, so that's why I have this dress on, and then I'm gonna put my hat. I'm not gonna show you my hat until I put it on tonight. But stay tuned because I'm going to be vlogging this one.
And maybe a first level staff at the top of it. I have not had anybody who's required serious systemic medication in their high. That's like probably about 99% of my patients we're talking about, like washes and maybe top.
I agree with that. I have had actually some.
Okay, so it's finally time. I've been in lecture, finally getting to get my hair right, and now I'm going to show you my hat. So give me a second, okay? This is the first look. You ready? Oop, you already got a glimpse. Dun, dun. Okay, it's not bright, but what do you think? Gotta duck down so you can see it. Admire it. It's a lot of work. I took a long time on it. And guess what? I thought we were having a dang hat contest. So like I took all my time doing all this, even add some beads to it. But it turns out I think we're not having no dang hat contest. They're having a hat making contest there. Well, I made it, so I better be qualified for something. I have the hot glue gun over here. I didn't finish it until I got here. So, I think I qualify. Anyways, if they don't, at least I got a cute hat. So, the plan right now is going to be, what is this? Hold on. Okay, I think it's floofed enough. I don't know. Okay. The plan right now is going to be to go to the last lecture, and it's only going to be like 45 minutes or something. And then after that lecture, from there, we're getting on the bus and we're going to the Kentucky Royale, which is like a mix of Kentucky Derby and casino. I don't know. I don't gamble, but they're giving us like fake money just to learn, I guess, like how the games work or whatever. But it's gonna be a good break from all the lectures. Like my brain is so dead. They had like a fun time in between lectures where basically they give you like these let me go get it. So they give you these scratch offs and you have to go to the exhibitor area, and then every time you go to like a booth and ask about the medication or the product, depending on what they have there, you get a little sticker for each one you go to, and you have to fill it up. And then after you fill it up, you go and you turn it into the front. They give you a Starbucks gift card. You get like tickets to enter your name into a raffle. Like they've been giving us the whole time, they've been giving us Amazon gift cards, Starbucks, which makes it really nice because you are spending a lot of time there. You spent a lot of money, and so it shows that they value your time, which I really appreciate. And like every single day it's going until 9:30, so it feels good that they're actually taking into account that you're like spending a lot of time and energy participating and being there, and so they reward you for that, which I really appreciate. So each break they have a raffle that you're entered into every time you attend like a sponsored event, and then they have tickets that you write your name on that you get to enter into a final raffle. And if you sit in the front 2 rows, you get extra tickets. And so I've been trying to sit in the front 2 rows. I've been doing good, so y'all wish me luck because I'm getting burnt out. But anyways, okay, so now I'm gonna go downstairs for the final lecture. Let me show you my outfit, hold on. Okay, don't mind my pink shoes, but I wanted you to see, this is the one I was wearing earlier. But doesn't it look so good together? Look, you can turn this way and see all the flowers. Can you see my flowers? Okay, anyways, I'm excited. So, I did my hair. Dude, this is my dress from earlier. Don't mind my pink slippers. But, okay. So now I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll see y'all maybe on the bus. Oh, and I'm going to do an interview. So, I'll see you on the bus. Okay everyone, I'm here with one of my colleagues that I've met at this beautiful convention. I decided to make a segment asking them a very important question that I get asked all the time. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself and then I'm gonna ask the question.
All right, I'm Patty. I'm actually a brand new PA, so I graduated a few months ago and I'm actually starting off in dermatology in about 2 months.
Yay! So, Patty, everyone wants to know, how do you break into dermatology as a new grad?
So I think there's a couple things you can do. So if you're in the if you're pre your graduate program, so I think if you get any experience before graduating, like for undergrad stuff, so if you're like a nurse, like be a dermatology nurse. If you're like pre-PA, you know, you can be a medical assistant for dermatology. I think that's super helpful and that gives you a kind of baseline knowledge. I did not do that, but I did do rotations in dermatology. So I did a total of 3 rotations in dermatology,
Nice.
including one I had to set up myself. So it's very hard to even get a rotation, but if you can do that, I highly recommend it. I also think networking at conferences. So for example, like the conference we're at, I went to another local conference as well. So I think just like meeting people there, telling them you're interested in dermatology if they know anyone.
Speaking about conferences, isn't there one coming up that they could probably go to that's in dermatology? Did you mention that one?
They do have a couple. So I know there's one in Chicago in June. I think it's,
Okay guys.
I think it's a, oh gosh, I'll have to give you the title so you can add it in. But
I'll add it.
There's that one. The Illinois Society of Dermatology PAs has a conference also, I want to say in August, at least they did last year. There's a few other ones, so I just try to kind of like, you can just do a quick Google search for those. And then also like drug reps. If you're at a rotation as dermatology, the drug reps know. The drug reps are so helpful.
They have the dinners, they have like education about the medication.
And
then
know
at that
everyone.
place, and you can like, you know, network and stuff and ask the PAs to see if any of the practices are hiring. Maybe you can even get a mentor out of it.
Yeah, like I've definitely been in contact with like drug reps and they're like, they know all the clinics because they rotate there. They find out if someone's like hiring. They find out if it's like a good place to work, if it's not a good place. So they're definitely a really good resource as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, thanks, Patricia. All right, guys, I will keep on asking everyone. Hopefully we write down all these pearls so that way you can use them whenever you're looking to get into dermatology. All right. Oops, sorry. Y'all look beautiful. Everybody looks so fancy.
Watch your step, honey.
Thank you. I love that you're like, you gotta
Watch your step.
I caught it. Added feathers, guys. I'm winning. This is awesome. So right now we're literally at the Churchill Downs. This is cocktail hour. I don't drink, but I'm gonna go see if I can get a virgin mint julep. I have a little ticket for a souvenir cup. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. Day 3 of the conference. this is my outfit. What do y'all think? Again with the shoes. It don't stop. Okay. So last night I got home super late, or got to the hotel super late. I had so much fun, but it was a lot, as you can tell. I'm like real tired, but it's okay. Today's gonna be awesome. We have a connective tissue disorder first thing in the morning, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I need some coffee. Going downstairs. See y'all there.
Then wait for 4 weeks before initiating. And it goes in line with your half-life comment. But they specifically laid that out. That goes in line because most of the JAK inhibitors are anywhere between like 5 to 15 hours or something like that, right? So that falls within that one.
When will I fix these interviews? What, yellow fever?
Yeah, yellow.
Good morning, guys. Day 3. Of the conference, Diversity in Dermatology. I'm super excited. I'm here early in the conference room, showing y'all around. Today is surgery day, and I have been looking forward to this. I performed dermatologic surgery for removal of skin cancer, cysts, lipomas, things like that. And so I'm hoping that I learned something new and that I can carry back into practice. But I'm super excited. When surgery rotation.
So this is not how you.
Yeah. I'm not judging you. Just getting some leads.
Yeah. So let's say I wanted to do a advancement cap. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do. So let's say, oh, I should try to come this way.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Kind of a decision.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kimberly Madison, a doctoral nurse practitioner and founder of Mahogany Dermatology Nursing Education and Research, where we are committed to increasing access to dermatology nursing education with an emphasis on skin of color, business acumen, and digital fluency. So if I had to go back and tell myself something, when I graduated high school, I would have focused on getting a skill, anything I'm passionate about, anything that's going to solve someone's problem, anything like plumbing, electric, hair, I don't care what it is. And I would have used that money, I would have saved it to buy my first piece of property. That property would have been investment property. Then that money, I would use it to go back to school for whatever I decide to do and have that pay for school. So I have an asset when I'm 20. And then I would go from there, build my own business.
That's amazing.
And get in community. But I would start with getting an investment property that is an asset.
Thank you for that beautiful golden nugget.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kimberly.
Thank you, Ashley.
Hi, my name is Brittany Skirdo. I am a physician assistant of almost 20 years, and I've been in dermatology for 10. I work in the Chicagoland area, and I'm one of the leaders of Diversity in Dermatology, which is an awesome conference that focuses on PAs and NPs. We just finished our 5th conference, 4th in person, because in COVID we had it virtually, and it went amazing. We had some really, really great lecturers with some amazing, new, unique information for diversity within the dermatology setting. If I could talk to my younger self, I would tell her that all your plans will probably not go as planned, and that you should just take life as it is, and every day you're going to get new experiences, you're going to learn new things, and things may work out the way you want them to, and they may not. You may find that switching jobs is a better fit, or switching career paths is a different fit for that moment in time, and everywhere you go and everything you do, you're going to learn something that's going to be useful for your future self. And
Amen,
so
sister.
give yourself some grace if things aren't always going the way you want, because there's a plan, and I firmly believe that what is for you will not pass you, and I try to live that when I'm feeling a little anxious or worked up about my plans not working out the way I would like them to. So I would tell my younger self to maybe calm it down a little bit. You're a hustler, you're a hard worker, you're gonna do great, it's gonna be okay. And then for anybody who's trying to get into dermatology, I know this is really, really hard. Even when I was a PA of 10 years, it was hard to find a dermatology job. Doing education like diversity in dermatology is a great way to start. Joining a mentorship program. We are revamping our Achieve program, so that's going to be coming down the pipeline. Finding derms around you that maybe will allow you to shadow, or if you could be a medical assistant for them, that can be really helpful, because now you're learning everything, you're helping them, you're scribing, you're getting the lingo, you're learning to assist with things, and then when you go on to become a PA or NP, it becomes a little easier to say, I have some experience, because it is really hard to get into the derm space. I know it's a really coveted, unique space that everybody wants, and so really you have to have that gumption to go above and beyond and do the extra learning and take the extra steps. So that's what I would recommend to anybody who's trying to get into dermatology. We are planning diversity in dermatology for next year. We're going to be putting out the dates and the location very soon, so keep an eye out, www.diversityindermatology.com, and we would love to see you and reach out to us if you have questions.
Thank you.